Let's move on to our On the Road with Stonewall. As you know, June 30th, we will be celebrating the Stonewall celebration of the riot in National Pride in the World Pride event in New York. And the show will recognize Stonewall on June 15th as we broadcast live the National Stonewall Parade right here in the gayest place on planet Earth, Wilton Manors, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We'll do 1 hour of It's Happening Out on Saturday, June 15th at, I believe, 3 o'clock, and then the parade will go live, and we will broadcast it live to the nation at 4 o'clock. It's going to be quite exciting. So, on our road to Stonewall, we celebrate tonight GLAAD's founder, Vito Russo. Watch this.
This is a set of criteria GLAAD created to analyze how LGBTQ characters are positioned in films. We named the Vito Russo test after celebrated film historian and GLAAD co-founder, Vito Russo.
For the last 3 years since I was diagnosed, my family thinks two things about my situation. One, they think I'm going to die. And two, they think that my government is doing absolutely everything in their power to stop that. And they're wrong on both counts. So, if I'm dying from anything, I'm dying from homophobia. If I'm dying from anything, I'm dying from racism. If I'm dying from anything, it's from indifference and red tape. Because these are the things that are preventing an end to this crisis. If I'm dying from anything, I'm dying from the fact that not enough rich, white, heterosexual men have gotten AIDS for anybody to give a shit. AIDS wouldn't be what it is at this moment in history. It's more than just a disease, which ignorant people have turned into an excuse to exercise the bigotry they have always felt. It is more than a horror story exploited by the tabloids. AIDS is really a test of us as a people. When future generations ask what we did in this crisis, we're going to have to tell them that we were out here today. And we have to leave a legacy to those generations of people who will come after us. Someday the AIDS crisis will be over. Remember that. We're all going to be alive to kick the shit out of this system so that this never happens again.
I very much appreciate this recognition tonight and your kind reception. It really means a great deal to me. To receive an award named after Vito Russo is an incredible honor. The truth is, though, I know that I'm not worthy of it at all. I read The Celluloid Closet when I was in high school, and it opened my eyes to the way that movies and the media for generations portrayed us, and how those unfair and inaccurate portrayals affected us all. Vito Russo was a hero.
Yeah, Vito! Well, America, we're very proud of our segment Road to Stonewall because we're really educating many, especially of who were important of laying the foundation of why we are even celebrating the Stonewall riots. It is very proud of this segment and GLAAD's founder, Vito Russo, tonight. As we always do with the Road to Stonewall, we ask the host to tell us something that they think is important about our gay icon that we celebrate. And tonight we will do the exact same thing. And let's, as always, first and foremost is power.
Yes, I would like to actually talk about not a personal accomplishment, but about his impact in the world around him. Merrill College in UC Santa Cruz established the Vito Russo House to promote LGBT awareness and provide a safe and comfortable environment for LGBT and straight supporting students who value and appreciate diversity. And my quote tonight from Vito Russo is, "You can't plead tolerance for gays by saying that they're just like everyone else. Tolerance is something we should extend to people who are not like everyone else."
Excellent. Aaron.
So as an activist, of course, I have to talk about his work as an activist. He dedicated his whole life to shifting the narratives about our gay community, and he was actually a very active member of Act Up, which is if you don't know, some folks my own age, please look it up. They were an incredible activist organization who did huge things they shut down the FDA. It's a big deal. They did direct protest actions that, they weren't afraid to get arrested. They weren't afraid to do what had to be done to bring that conversation to the forefront. So, my quote, Vito Russo said, "It is an old stereotype that homosexuality has to do only with sex, while heterosexuality is multifaceted and embraces love and romance."
Excellent. Josie.
So Vito Russo, as you may know, is the co-founder of GLAAD, which is the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation. That was created to be a watchdog group to promote understanding, increase acceptance, and advance equality with a focus on how LGBT members of our community are portrayed in the media. Vito Russo said, "If I'm dying from anything, it's from indifference and red tape."
Carlos.
I think it's kind of going with the same theme that you have, but the Vito Russo test is an award that was created by GLAAD, and the test analyzes the LGBT characters included in film and on TV, and it helps filmmakers creating multi-dimensional gay characters. Some of the recipients are Katie Lang, RuPaul, your friend, Ricky Martin, Nathan Lane, and he did say, no one ever asked what causes heterosexuality. That's a hard word. Because no one is interested in stopping it. Unfortunately.
Napoleon.
Yes. He is the author of the book, The Celluloid Closet, and New York Times called that book an essential reference book on homosexuality in the U.S. film industry. In other words, if you don't own it and you want some kind of library, make sure you go out and get it. One of his quotations in relation to that, the root of heterosexual fear of male homosexuality is, in fact, that anyone might be gay. Straight men aren't threatened by a flamboyant faggot because they know they aren't like that. They're threatened by a guy who's just like they are, who turns out to be queer. Powerful words, man.
Our road to Stonewall is, as I started our segment, I think very important. The vast majority of young gay America, unless you're a Lady Gaga or an Elton John, they're unknown. They're anonymous. It means that we're not paying attention to the people who paved the path for us. And that's the value of the Stonewall celebration for June 28th, marking the anniversary, and then the parade on June 30th. And of course, here in South Florida on June 15th, the National Stonewall Parade. I hope you'll pay attention. Go back and read or watch many of the Stonewall segments we've done, and you're going to learn a lot about our gay community as we celebrate tonight our gay icon, Vito Russo, the founder of GLAAD.
Thanks so much for watching us. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook.